Hello, it's Leslie here. So today I wanted to do a quick video, 5 minutes, how I learnt Russian. Mostly it was with YouTube. But anyway, I started with this book here, a little phrase book and frequency dictionary. Then I moved on to Behind the Wheel Russian with Mark Frobos, like a CD, or you can get it on Audible. So I listened to that, that's 8 hours. Then after that I did this Red Kalinka course, which took about a month or two. And then I started with YouTube, and YouTube's really good. There's a lot of free stuff. I highly recommend it. I'm going to recommend some channels. So I learnt, and I'll put the link to all these channels in the description below. So I have a secondary channel that is just used to subscribe to the base ones. So I recommend, the first one I found was probably Russian with Passion with Antonia Romaka. That's really good. Ruland Club is good. I also started learning with Christina Bjorn, but she's taken all her videos off except about 5. So no more Christina Bjorn. The other good ones I found in the beginner level stuff was Elena Jung, spoke very slowly, and also Cafe Russian. She spoke very slowly as well. They were probably two of the slowest speaking Russians that I liked in the beginning, but they're a bit too slow for me now. Also around this time, while I was doing the YouTube thing, I listened to podcasts while I was driving. So I listened to Tatiana Klimova's podcast, which she just keeps adding to it every week or something. And there's like 150 episodes? I don't know. Tracks? So, getting back to YouTube. There's also Real Russian Club, which is probably the most popular Russian learning channel on the whole of YouTube. I didn't really get into that. I'm not sure why. I think it was because she spoke quite fast, too fast for me in the beginning, and anyway, I'm subscribed to her channel, but I listen to others. I also listen to Easy Russian on YouTube quite a bit to get a feel for how people speak in real life with all the interjections and everything is really good. So the other two channels that I'm mostly listening to now are Russian with Max and Anna Scher. Anna Scher is one of my favorite teachers at the moment, probably my favorite just because she's really good at describing things and all the cases and everything. I should mention as well that when I did the Behind the Wheel Russian course from Audible, that didn't really teach me any cases or any prefixes or any verbs of motion, so that's why I went across to YouTube to learn about all that. I've got my list here. So, Anna Scher's really good. Also, the woman that does the podcast, Tatiana Klimova, also has her own YouTube channel. That's really good. And there are a couple of newer channels, and which I'll give an honourable mention to. There's also one really other good one that's Russian from Russia. So those are probably the 3 that I listen to the most. Russian from Russia, Russian with Max, and Anna Scher, but that's more intermediate stage. And there's also another YouTube channel, Russian Grammar, which I think is really good. And I also did a couple of courses. So I did Anna Scher's courses, the Cases Boot Camp, and I did the Russian Grammar Verbs of Motion course too. So it's a lot of stuff. It's quick to say, but it's taking hundreds of hours. So the 2 YouTube channels that honourable mention will be Russian with Tatiana, because she has good subtitles, and Russian with Nastya. So beyond that, all of the new channels, I don't go looking for new channels anymore, because I did all my searching in the beginning, and those are the best channels that I found. There's probably other new ones, like I think there's another one, Live Russian's pretty good. But after that, there was too many, so I just focused on the ones that I thought were the best for me. So after all that YouTube stuff, and also at the same time, I started watching a bit of television after about a year of practice, and I started with Kitchen, and you know, I've seen a lot of Russian television. I mainly practice listening, not speaking. But that's just the way I'm doing it, so I'll practice speaking later. But I've watched a lot of stuff after all those YouTube things. Now I have certain goals as well, like to watch all of the videos on Anna Scher's channel, or all of the videos on Russia from Russia's channel. Might be a bit difficult with Russia from Max, because he has longer videos and he's been doing it a while, so that's probably I'm not going to do that. But so I've watched a lot of stuff on pay TV, pay TV, like through the internet, with STS, Start TV, Premiere, the main ones. And mainly I would say it's a little bit longer than this video is a little bit longer than what I wanted it to be. But the other thing I would say to advise you is to try and make it fun, and to stop when it's not fun, so that you having a fun aspect to it, and try and find stuff that's the right level, because if it's too hard, it becomes not fun, and if it's too easy, it becomes boring and also not fun. So there's a sort of an ideal, if you can find the right rate that someone's speaking, or the right level of difficulty, stick with that, and then you'll improve. I try not to cram too much in one day, and when I feel that my brain is getting a bit full and I'm not concentrating, then I stop. And lately I've been stopping. I never used to do this before, but like for example, when I did the Red Kalinka course, I would watch one whole episode. It might be half an hour or something, or 20 minutes, half an hour. I'd make sure I did the whole thing. But now, because I'm watching TV and it's on demand, sometimes I often just stop it when I feel like. I don't often say, if I watch one episode, I might watch one and then half of the next one. I don't always stop at the end. I stop in the middle. I think, you know what, I'm going to have a break and resume this tomorrow. And then, so I've done more than one episode, but I haven't done two, so I think it's better that way, to stop when you're feeling a little bit tired, and then think, well, I'll do it the next day. But that's pretty much how I've learnt some Russian. I think I mentioned all the channels and the courses that I did. So what I'm going to do is, to save me linking to all those other YouTube channels, I have a separate YouTube channel which I set up in the beginning, because I was just subscribing to everything. It was ridiculous. So I have a separate YouTube channel which is just subscribed to about 24 things only, because if you look at everything I'm subscribed to now, there's 200 things on there. You'll probably get overwhelmed. So I will put the link to my other. The only reason I have it is just to have easy access to those channels that I looked at every day. So I'll put that in the description. And yes, that's it for me today. I am continuing. Things are going good in my Russian learning progress. I'm going to continue with learning. I said in the last video I might have a break for 4 to 6 weeks, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to keep studying, and probably because there's just too many things that I want to see now. There's a lot of series that I'm still quite interested in. So I'll do that and maybe resume some Italian because yeah, I'm not having to look up too many words at the moment during watching television. So that's really good. I recommend don't just start watching television because you'll be pausing it every 2 seconds or 1 second, and it'll just be seem too tedious. You won't enjoy it. So I recommend doing a base work first, and then move across to television. That's the way I did it. I think it probably would have just been too hard, and I would have given up if I had tried to watch television from day one. It's probably just too hard. So it's taken me quite a while to get to where I am now. I'm able to listen to Russian news channel, so it's sort of political level, which is quite good. Still not quite there yet. There's still a lot of words I don't know, but I'm making a lot of progress, and I think I'm definitely over the hurdle. So it's just a matter of continually practicing it, so it's reinforced, you know. So I'm going to resume learning some other things, Italian, and yeah, anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye.